Hey guys, Came for 15 back at it with another video for you guys, and I'm back with another Black Clover manga chapter review. Now I know I missed this on Sunday. I was busy my Sunday. I had to do something for my internship that I'm doing. I also went out to make a quick little money with DoorDash, and I had to watch the AEW pay-per-view. And by the time that all finished up, it was literally like. Jeez, it was like 9 o'clock, and I wasn't gonna stay up late because I had to get up early in the morning to go to work. So, busy man, busy schedule. And then by the time I got home from work on Monday, it was already too late. I was pretty tired, pretty pooped out. I thought I was gonna just bulk record late last night, but I'm too lazy. So, yes, obviously it's been a while since I made a video on the channel, and obviously I missed 2 days of manga chapter reviews. But Black Clover. Let's talk Black Clover. We finally get the resolution to this, I guess you could say this Rising the Sun arc. This little mini arc we get before we move on to the next, plot point of this final arc and things like that. So let's get to it. This is Black Clover manga chapter 353 titled Banquet in Full Swing. Now, after Asa defeated the 500 dragons, the clouds ended up, going away. The sky started to clear, and obviously the civilians of the land of the rising sun, they're all pretty happy because they're like, oh, the sky's so pretty. It's nice to see blue skies and things like that. So yes, now. Then we have it to where we see Ryu say, because of the sleeping 5-headed dragon, a permanent cloud of Yorioku covered Goshu and the rest of the islands. But that anti-magic blew it clean away. I've been wanting to show the people a clear sky. Thanks, Asta. So, yes, now, Asta talks to the one guy who used to be a paladin who he remembers from the attack of the village of Saucy. But Asta's like, wait a second. This guy died. How is he, back alive? And pretty much Lucius comes down, or not Lucius, that'd be crazy. Ryu comes down and is like, listen, it's what that nun said, it's because of Lucius's power. Now, it's not complete, but the thing is, he goes on to say, Lucius and Julius now know how to resurrect people on the level of your Grand Magic Knights, which is absolutely crazy. It goes to show you how strong Lucius is. He can resurrect Grand Magic Knight level people. Terrifying, if you ask me. Now Asa goes on to say, are you sure there's no way to get back to the Clover Kingdom right now? And pretty much Ryu's like, yeah, your companions, the Black Bulls, are trying to figure out a way to find you, but you just have to give it a few more days and you're gonna have to trust them. But technically right now they don't have a lot of time because they're 3 days before Lucius enacts his plan. And so yeah, but Asa gets pretty much that, and he's like, alright, cool, I trust them pretty much. So yeah, now Ryu goes on to say, what you can do right now is recover and get yourself ready. So we party. This chapter is kind of like your typical chapter where after a big fight, characters are partying and things like that. So that's kind of the thing that's happening. Sister Lily, she's being kept in this room, and obviously we know she's kind of in a coma right now, and she can't wake up till Lucius is defeated. So that's kind of the thing there. Now you have it where all these girls and things like that, they're like, oh, I never knew you were that strong, Asta, that you could defeat this dragon and clear the sky and things like that. So yeah, Ryu's like, we had our stories and he's got his. That's all it is. So yeah. Then you have it to where Ishika actually talks to Ryu, and she's like, so I, and not my brother, was the one that destroyed the Yami clan. And they do a quick panel up on Ryu. So you have to know, I feel like this gives it away that Ryu knew that it was Ichika that did that, not Yami. And maybe he didn't tell her because, well, he wanted to keep her safe and not make her feel so guilty and things like that. But we see in this chapter, Ishika actually does have kind of a change of heart, and she actually acts a little bit different. So yeah, now we see how Asa's pretty much drinking alcohol, and he's already kind of drunk, and things like that. So, yeah. Now Ichika actually walks up to Asa, and she actually apologizes. She pretty much says, "I'm sorry for speaking so badly about your benefactor, aka her brother." And the thing is, she goes on to say, "What? You look like you lost your wits." And then Asa's like, "Oh, good. So it was a mistake after all. It's real big of you to admit that, Ichika." And Ichika's like, "Don't talk to me like that ever again, please." And she calls him a kid. So yeah. Now, we get this interesting thing here, where we see two of the Ryuzu 7 members. They make a mention. They bring that like charmy looking little character, and also makes a mention about that. And I forgot the one Shinobu chick. She's like, Ochamiya, or Ochami is the goddess of meals. A long time ago, a huge famine nearly wiped out the land of the sun, but she saved us. And in this image, she looks like Charmy. So I don't know if this has any ties to like the dwarves and Charmy and shit like that, but I guess it must have some sort of correlation. That's only the thing. But they're just happy that they get to eat a lot of food. So, yes, that's kind of the thing. They're kind of enjoying. You have it to where, what's his face? Hold on. I'm trying to find his name right now. Hold on a quick second, guys. Okay, my bad. Musho Gatake. He ends up pretty much asking freaking Asta about a tough lady from obviously Asta's country, and one with flame Yojutsu, aka flame magic. Well, we know who that is. That's Mary Leona. So, are we setting up an angle where Musho Gatake is gonna go after Mary Leona? This also probably somewhat confirms the fact that some Ryuzu 7 members will actually go to Asta with the Clover King, to the Clover Kingdom. It will make sense. You would want to pay this storyline off too, so that's kind of the thing there. Asta gets a little bit sick for drinking too much alcohol, so that's the thing. We go to a bath scene, and Asta thinks he's all alone in the bath scene, but he then wakes up, or then he opens his eyes, he sees Ichika to his like right, and he has this image in his head that like, oh, Ichika's going to freaking kill me for this. But no, Ichika doesn't kill him for this. She ends up getting flustered, and she screams like a girl. And Asta runs out and pretty much apologizes. Dude's like, oh, sorry, I completely forgot it's the women's time to take baths now. So listen, Ichika's already getting flustered by Asta, and you know what that means. Well, I think it's time we add Ichika to the Asta harem now. Now, honestly, when you match Ichika up with Mimosa and Noelle, well, I think she's gonna be in the top 3 for Asta girls that potentially could end up hooking up with him by the end of the series. Now the only thing with Ichika is I don't know if Yami would allow it, bro. Yami might be the guy to clock block him and say, nah, you ain't touching my sister, bro. But Ichika's added. I think we can officially say Ichika's added to the Asta harem, which I think the moment she was first introduced and the moment that she was Yami's sister, you would figure that, okay, Ichika's gonna be added to the harem. He'd just be coming, but my man already saw her in the bath scene, already saw her naked, yada yada yada. So that's kind of the thing. Now, the next day, Asta's wondering what he can do. He runs into Ichika. She actually says morning Asta. She calls him by his name. And Asta goes out his way. He tries to apologize for what happened last night. But Ichika gives that look like, you're going to take responsibility for that, you fool. Now, I don't know what that's supposed to mean. If she means like you're gonna take responsibility like for that shit and you're going to I don't know. Maybe she wants to go out with him. Maybe she does have something for him. I don't know. Who knows? Even Asa questions like what the hell that means. That's my only guess. Anyway, Mushogatake shows up and is like, listen, you got 3 days left. You're not the kind of guy to sit around and wait. We all know that you want to train with us, don't you? And you have all the other Ryuzu 7 members there. And Asa pretty much, accepts. And he's like, yeah, sure. I'll definitely be taking you up on that offer. And then the chapter ends off with the panel saying, 3 days left till Judgment Day. Yes. I believe there is a break. I'm reading this off Viz, man. It doesn't look like there's any damn break. It doesn't show how long the next chapter it will take for the next chapter to come out. That's kind of the thing there for Black Clover. I think they are on break, so yeah. So solid chapter. Again, it's kind of your conclusion chapter to end off a little mini arc we got here and things like that. So listen, you'll take it for what it's worth. It was a nice little introduction arc and getting introduced to new characters that I think we'll see in the later half of this final arc and see how much importance they bring. But anyways, I'm gonna get out of here. If you guys like the video, leave a like, put in the comment section your thoughts on this week's manga chapter for Black Clover, as well as hit that subscribe button if you want to get more Black Clover content or any other anime content I upload to the channel. So then guys, stay safe out there and have a great rest of your day or I'm watching this video. Peace.